Chris V, doing your announcing here today. Unfortunately, didn't have a camera person to be able to go, so I'll probably get a student to assist me in this matter. If not, I'll do the best I can for the camera work for you all. But we're going to be live here at Veterans Memorial High School, where it's the visiting Flower Bluff Hornets coming and take on the Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Eagles. Playoff implications are going to be going on here in this 32 5A contest. Correction, 29 5A. And so I just want to give you that update. Right now it's the pregame. We've got about 5:59 on the clock. Did the test run, but we're ready to rock and roll here shortly in a little under 6 minutes. So hope you all are ready for some good basketball action. We'll have the starting lineups for both squads here shortly, as well as the national anthem. So I'll do the best, like I said, to do the camera work for us here for you all. So enjoy this game. Once again, the visiting Flower Bluff Hornets taking on the Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Eagles, coming to you shortly here. Brought to you by Real Sports Live. And I'll be back shortly after this. I want to thank, quick shout out once again to all our sponsors for allowing us to even bring these games to you, broadcasting live.
Girls, children, ladies, and welcome to Veterans Memorial High School. I'd like to welcome everybody here to watch some basketball action. We'd like to welcome to the house. The visiting Flower Bluff Hornets are in the house, and their fans are sitting over there in the business section. And I would welcome to the nest here at Veterans Memorial High School. Tonight they'll be taking on your Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Eagles. Good 29 5A basketball action coming your way shortly. In under 2 minutes, we will do the national anthem, announce the starting lineups for both squads, and then we're going to get ready to shoot some basketballs around and make some baskets here and there. Either a 100% cheer on your student athlete, 100%. Regardless of the outcome of the game, we are here to support these kids, coaches, and officials, whether we agree with their calls or not. We support them 100%. So sit back, relax, and we'll play some music for you also to help you move your feet to the beats I got. And just in case family members, friends, and anyone out of town cannot be here, Real Sports Live will be broadcasting the game. Thank the sponsors for allowing us to do this. ask at all times. I know we all look like luchadores from the WWE. But either way, let's stay safe because COVID is real. So let's respect it and respect others. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 1 minute. And it's basketball time. Just an FYI, as always, we will do the national anthem and announce the starting lineups for both squads. So as always, if you can hear my voice from a distance, I ask you to please stop and respect the national anthem. So at this time, we ask everyone, please rise, and gentlemen, if you can, please remove your headgear. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for paying tribute to the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. And as always, we thank all our veterans in the house. And for those defending the greatest country in the world, we tip our hats to you. For without you, we wouldn't live in the United States of America. So thank you for all 5 armed services. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to do the starting lineups for both squads. Introducing first, the visiting Flower Bluff Hornets are in the house. Introducing first, number 2, Henry Ibarra. Number 3, Jaden Terrell. Number 4, Andrew Jones. Number 14, Hayden Wilson. And number 22, Damian Arnalor. And the rest of the Flower Bluff Hornets, welcome to the nest here at Veterans Memorial High School. Coached by Coach Bird and their assistant coaches. Welcome once again to Veterans Memorial High School. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the starting lineup for your Veterans Memorial Eagles. Introducing first, junior number 1, Cam DLB de la Peña. Sophomore number 3, Quincy Q. Lewis. Senior number 11, Brad Bird. Junior number 14, Aiden Guerra. And senior number 24, Ben Corbin. Assistant coaches, Coach Garcia, Coach Harris, Coach Hardiman, and your head coach, Coach Randy Sullivan, for your 2021 Veterans Memorial Eagles basketball team. All right, ladies and and gentlemen, it's good to be back, and it's time for some basketball action. So I hope you're ready for a good one. Hornets, Eagles, coming your way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all ready for some basketball action. I'm going to take this screen off. Real Sports Live is here, and the Eagles win the jump ball. And we are underway. De La Peña passes down low. This is the Ben, and that's first points of the bucket. Goes to Ben Cochran. Pass taken away by Q. Lewis. This is to Guerra, and Guerra puts 2 more points on the board. Jaden Terrell brings it up for the Hornets. There's a 3-point attempt, and just off the mark, ball goes out of bounds. Q checks it on in to DLP. Guerra with the ball, trying to drive the lane. Pulls up a little jumper just off the mark. 3-point attempt, and that one is good. 3-pointer was there by number 4. Andrew Jones, just off the mark. Hornets with the rebound. Another 3-point attempt, and that one is good. Back-to-back threes for that young man, Andrew Jones. Guerra with the ball. This is out to Berta. Berta surveying the court. Now gives the ball to De La Peña. De La Peña looking. Guerra pops a 3. Just off the mark. That was a pretty deep 3 right there. Another 3-point attempt for the Hornets. Just a little too strong there for Jaden Terrell. Berta brings it on up. Berta to De La Peña. Back to Berta, gives it to Guerra. Guerra drives the lane. Got it tipped away there by Henry Ibarra. 2 good powerhouses here in basketball here in the Coastal Bend area going at it. In the 29 5A ranks. 3-point just short by Q. This is out to Jones. Another 3-pointer for the Hornets. This time brought to you by Henry Ibarra. Passes down low. Just off the mark. Here we go. Jaden Terrell in the quick one. And the charge is called. Coach Bird's not agreeing with the call, but the officials make the final call. And here come the Eagles now. The Hornets with a 5-point lead at this time, 9-4. 3-pointer, and that one is good for the Eagles by Guerra. Brings them within 2. The top of the key there is a 3-pointer, and that one swishes. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Ibarra. Bringing it 12-7 in favor of the Hornets. De La Peña try to drive the lane. Berta with the ball. Over to Guerra. De La Peña with the ball, drives the lane, goes up. Just off the mark, hits the back of the rim. Here comes a quick transition. That ball is blocked. by Big Ben Cochran. Jump ball is called right there and awarded to the Hornets. .404 on the official game clock. I'm just a bit ahead of it. Pass down low. Turnaround jumper. Just off the mark. Eagles with a rebound. Here comes Guerra now. Brings it up to the top of the key. Fakes a pass and takes a jumper. And that's good for two. Drives the lane, tipped away. Good defenses going all around right here. That'll be a little highlight reel there. Guerra gives it back to De La Peña. De La Peña drives it for the teardrop, just off the mark. Quick pass right there to Ibarra. Kisses it off the glass. For the 14-9 lead now for the Hornets. With about 2:56 on the official game clock. Deep three, and that one's good by Ben Cochran. Brings them within two now. Almost taken away, but a foul is called. I believe it's a reach-in. Fresh-legged legs coming on in. Checking in, number 21. Alec Robertson for the Hornets. And it looks like 13 came on in for the Eagles. 13 is Jordan Hurd, as well as number 2, CJ Vela. Ball tipped away by Q, but rebounded there by 14. Tipped away by the Q once again. Here goes to Cam De La Peña. He's going on the fast break. And he kisses it off the glass, ties up the ball game now, 14-14 at this time. Jaden Terrell is going to be bringing the ball up. Fakes a step left, steps back and gives it on over to 22. There's a shot. Basket will count. He'll be going to the free throw line for the one. And that was number 22, Damian Arrador, for the Hornets. Fast-paced action going on right here between the Hornets and the Eagles, 16-14. And he puts that one on in. And here come the Eagles now. Pass down low to Q. He goes up. And gets fouled. That ball just in and out of the rim there. It looked like the rim monster attacked that one right there. Just making sure we got good clarity on the sound. Made the first bucket. Secures them both. And here come now the Hornets. One-point lead right now at the Hornets right now. Thus far, a 17-16 lead. 1:22 in the official game clock. Almost popped the three there, but he drives the lane. Gets his own rebound. This time the Q gets the rebound. Gives it to Guerra. Guerra is going to get around some Hornets. Gives it to Q. Down low to the Herd. Ball is tipped away by the Hornets. Ball brought on in. Here goes Guerra to De La Peña. De La Peña directing traffic. The Herd thought of a three, then he goes for a three. Just off the mark, but there's the cue for the rebound. He goes up, and he puts it in. Strong rebound there for the Eagles, and capitalizes on the rebound, scoring two, giving the Eagles now a 1-point lead. There's been a couple of lead changes going back and forth here between the Hornets and the Eagles. Hornets trying to make some noise here. Passes down low. That was a good pass right there. Gives another pass. And that one will score. Nice give and go right there. Very similar to Sucker. 1-2 go. Guerra responds quickly on the other end. Scoring two. Putting the Eagles up back by one. But here could be the last shot of the first quarter. Ball was contested, but it counts. All right, folks, with that said, it is now 21-22 in favor of the Hornets, and we'll be back shortly for this commercial break brought to you by our sponsors for allowing us to be here doing Real Sports Live.
You just have to have Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation.
And we're back to the action, folks. Starting off here the second quarter. The Eagles will be inbounding, and here it goes. De La Peña passes it on into the Q. Q passes back to De La Peña. Now to Guerra. Guerra gets it from DLP. De La Peña pops a three. That one just a little too strong. Q almost gets another one. Great hustle there by number 22, Damian Arnador, who got the ball, and then he pops a three. Just off the mark. De La Peña with the rebound. Throws a deep pass to Guerra. Guerra with a one-handed catch, just like in football, it looked like. De La Peña drives the lane. And a charge is called on number one, De La Peña, for the Eagles. Quick timeout is called right here by Coach Sullivan. Take a quick little look at this one, instant replay of the last one to Arnador. A little teardrop give and go pass, and that is the way you do it right there. That is an awesome give and go. We got a good contest going right here, 21-22 in favor of the visiting Flower Bluff Hornets with about 7:27 on the official game clock. Nothing but respect for both of these programs moving into the 29 5A ranks here of district play. So sit back and enjoy the rest of the second quarter. It's coming your way here shortly as the official starts the Fox 40 whistle, and here is the ball inbounded. That'll be Terrell bringing it on up. Gives it to Damian. Now there's no question about it. These boys can shoot. Lights out, the Hornets that is. Putting up some three-pointers, not afraid to shoot. Ball was tipped out by the defense. Passed in to Terrell. Terrell gets the ball back. Arnador gives it to Ibarra. Ibarra for the jumper, just off the mark. And that ball is awarded to the Eagles there. Correction, to the Hornets. Looks like Berta may have touched it inadvertently, trying to get the rebound. Checking back in for the Eagles, number one, De La Peña. He'll be subbing in for Berta. Damien inbounds it. And a quick score right there for the Hornets. Time's called. Shu being on the court. And that looks like Henry Ibarra ensuring that the shoelaces are tied properly. I guess he was moving so fast it came out of his shoe there. It happens. As long as he's safe, that's all that matters. The safety of the kids is important, of course. And there we go. Ibarra ties the shoes, and we're back at it. Q tugs it on into De La Peña. De La Peña passes it over to CJ Vela. Gives it to the Q. Back to Guerra. Guerra trying to find a lane. Does a little spinneroonie. And just off the mark. Do not get the rebound there. The Hornets quickly get the rebound. They will capitalize on that. Quick down low. Damien passes down low. What a pass for the Hornets there. Pass down low to number 22, Damien passed it on into Alec Robertson for the score. Great pass right there. Good shot there by Guerra, just off the mark. .6:07 on the official game clock. Checking on in for the Hornets. Number 4, Andrew Jones checks back in, one of the original starters. Defended right there. They're trying to do a little trap, and the Herd brings the trap into their advantage right there. Tips it away, gives it over to De La Peña. De La Peña looking, loses his footing. The ball is taken from him. What a move right there, just off the mark by Ibarra, but he gets his own rebound there, and that was Ibarra again. Strongly getting his own rebound. And if you're out rebounding the other team, they will capitalize on those points, and that's exactly what has happened for Flower Bluff at this time. Pass outside to Q. He puts up a 3. Just the back of the rim. The Herd almost takes it away. As he's going up, gets fouled. 13 fouled as called on Herd. Herd did contest him. So that means Andrew Jones will be shooting 2 here. Checking on in now is Ben Cochran and Brad Berta. First bucket was good. First free throw, correction. Hits them both. And here come the Eagles now. That's Andrew Jones capitalizing both free throws for the Hornets. I believe a push was called right there on red 22 on Damien. Ball's inbounded here to the Eagles. Down by 9. De La Peña surveyed, then passed it on over to Guerra. Guerra drives the lane, goes up for the pull-up, and puts in 2. Jones on the ball. Gives it over to Ibarra for a 3, just off the mark. Guerra fights for the rebound right there and gets it. Comes down court, slows down, takes a step back, reassesses, and passes it to De La Peña. De La Peña just off the mark of the 3-pointer. And at this time, you can see the Hornets are out rebounding the Eagles at this time. Damien gives it on over to Ibarra. Ibarra for 2 more. 31-22 lead thus far with 4:14 on the game clock. Jumper, and that's good for Guerra. Here comes Jones, brings it on up. Fans here around me calling for the defense to be stepping up and the pressure. So let's see how the Eagles respond here. Ibarra has been a shooting machine for the Hornets. This time taken away, but yet he gets the rebound here. It slips back into his hands. Three-pointer for the Hornets. And that was number 11, Pete Herrick. The three-pointer. Ben with the ball. Gives it over to De La Peña. De La Peña to Guerra outside. They're surveying the court. Passes to Berta. Berta drives the lane. Goes up. Off the mark. Tips it out. Ben fights for the rebound. Just stepped on the line right there. And Jaden Terrell checks on in for the Hornets, as well as Hayden Wilson. Now for the Eagles comes in, number 3, the Q, Lewis. Checking back in also for the Eagles, number 13, Jordan Hurd. We're ready to go. 3:11 on the clock. That pulls up for another three. That one just off the mark. The Q with a rebound. Got it tipped away momentarily. Gets control of it. Gives it over to De La Peña. He brings it up. Gives it to Guerra. Guerra to the Q. Takes a long two-point attempt right there. Ball is just not on the mark there for the Eagles currently. And another rebound, two-point conversion right there for Ibarra. Guerra for the three. Off the mark. Hurd goes up. Gets fouled. And that ball just doesn't fall in there. So Hurd will be going up for two. Clock stops at 2:27. Puts them both in.
Go defense.
10-point lead at this time
Make them work for it.
for the Hornets.
Put pressure on them. Come on, guys.
Thought about the three. Pulls up for a two right there. Nice jumper right there for Jaden Terrell. Now coming the other way for the pull-up and off the mark by Berta. Quick pass down low to Ibarra. Ibarra goes up and puts it in. Quick transition. There come the Eagles, and they turn the ball over. Now 40-26 lead right now for the Hornets. Passes down low. Looked like a push right there. It's called on Jordan Hurd. Hurd will check on out, bringing back in Ben Cochran. Down low, contested, tipped away there. And there come the Eagles now in quick transition with 1 minute on the clock. Gives it to Berta. Berta pops a three, and that one is good. Jaden Terrell will bring the ball up. Shoots a three from the corner, and that's Jones. Giving a 43-29 lead right now for the Hornets. Guerra comes and pops the three, just off the mark. "17 seconds on the game clock. This could be the last shot of the second quarter. Here is a jumper. Ibarra secures another one. And there's the buzzer. There's a halftime, folks. 45-29 lead for the visiting Flower Bluff Hornets. So we'll be back shortly after these messages for halftime. We got about 10 minutes on the clock. So as soon as we come back, we'll be coming to you live. Once again, I'm the host of the Most of Island Pan, Chris V here. And we'll be back shortly after these messages.
Professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
Then we would like to show you how we can help.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Would you like to help needy kids and win some great prizes? For every $100 donation to Sunny Glen Children's Home Big Ticket Fundraiser, you can earn a chance to win prizes like a new Ford Bronco, an African Safari, a Rolex watch, Cowboys tickets, and more. Donate today at sunnyglen.org.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Would you like to help needy kids and win some great prizes? For every $100 donation to Sunny Glen Children's Home big ticket fundraiser, you can earn a chance to win prizes like a new Ford Bronco, an African Safari, a Rolex watch, Cowboys tickets, and more. Donate today at sunnyglen.org.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Sherryland.
Well, right now, currently, we're at halftime right here, folks. It is the Flower Bluff Hornets have a commanding lead right now, 45-29 thus far, with about 2:40 left on the halftime clock here. They've been out-rebounding the Eagles and capitalizing on those rebounds, converting those into points as they move forward, passing the ball down quickly. So the Eagles are going to probably come out at halftime making some adjustments to try to capitalize and score some points for themselves to get back into this game. The Hornets are not afraid to shoot three-pointers, as you've seen as you're watching the game here. And just want to let you know that it is a good contest. I know you're not able to be here, but at least you're able to watch here, brought to you by Real Sports Live. Whether on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Roku TV, or Apple TV. And a big quick shout out to all our sponsors, because without our sponsors, we wouldn't be here in the house being able to stream games and broadcast for y'all. I have a blast doing this, and I hope y'all are enjoying the broadcast. I'm doing my best with the camera. I couldn't get someone to help me out with the camera, so I'm just finagling it here with my right hand. Correction, my left hand. So I'll be getting this closer here to make it work. So once again, thank you all very much for tuning on in, and we'll be back shortly after these messages for some more commercials brought to you by our sponsors. Once again, halftime, 45-29 in favor of the visiting Hornets, taking on the Veterans Memorial Eagles.
District focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Second half coming your way here at the beginning of the third quarter. Once again, recap, 45-29 lead right now thus far for the visiting Flower Bluff Hornets at this time. Plenty of basketball left here and 2 quarters left. Like I said, a little quick recap on during the halftime report. Looks like the Bluff is out rebounding the Eagles and converting those rebounds into some points. So away we go, folks. It is time for some basketball action. Third quarter, second half coming your way here. The Hornets inbound the ball. And that is Terrell with the ball. Pass down low. Foul's called. Shooting 2, going to the line right here is number 14, Hayden Wilson, for the Hornets. That first one just a little short right here. Once again, 2 well-disciplined teams right here going at it, Hornets and Eagles. Second bucket is good. Here come the Eagles now. Ball taken away there. And scores 2. That was brought to you by Jaden Terrell there for the Hornets. De La Peña shoots 2 right there. Good pass down low, give and go inside to Jones for 2 more points for the Hornets. Q goes up, gets challenged, and gets fouled going up. Q is Quincy Lewis there for the Eagles. Q gets one in. Gets them both in right there. 50-33 lead thus far for the visiting Hornets. Terrell looking, gets it taken away there, tipped away They called it tip, so that's why there was no backcourt there. Quick pass down low to Guerra. Guerra goes up and gets one. 14 on the block, so the basket will count. Gets that one off the mark. Guerra try to get it back. But a foul was called on Guerra. And that one is good for a three-pointer right there. Lost control of the camera stick. I apologize for that inconvenience there. Once again, the Hornets out rebounding the Eagles right there. Too much on the pass right there. Goes out of bounds. Checks it back in for the Eagles. The cube passing on over to Guerra. Guerra does it to De La Peña. De La Peña short of the three right there. And gets the rebound. Try to hit it off of Jaden Terrell's leg there, and does apologize. Good sportsmanship right there. Not any malicious intent there. This time De La Peña pops a three. Gives it now a 38-53 lead right now. Jones, who's had the hot hand for the Hornets, gives it back to Terrell. Terrell to Ibarra, gives it back to Terrell. Terrell serving in the court, trying to see what he can do to set up a play here for the Hornets. Foul is called, it looks like on Ben Cochran, number 24. So timeout is called. We'll be back shortly after these messages.
By the concession stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And we're back to the game right here after the timeout. 4:57 on the game clock. The Hornets called the timeout, so they'll be getting inbounding the ball here shortly on the whistle. Pass to Ibarra. Ibarra got around the defense and scores two. And a travel is called right there. Berta thought of shooting the three. Just took one too many steps. So the travel is called. Arnador will be passing on in to Terrell. Jones for another three for the Hornets. Q down low to De La Peña, showing off some of them football moves he did this season. Cutting through some of the Hornets right there. Goes up, and the basket counts. He'll get the and one right there on that. I Must have missed a bucket on here. It is 58-40. Unless my button didn't work to hit that two-pointer. He'll be shooting the free throw. Try to convert the three-point play. Ball's up and is good. Three-point play is good. Jaden Terrell brings it on up for the Hornets. Surveys the court. Just off the mark right there by Damian Arnador. De La Peña goes and takes it, kisses it off the glass for another 2 points for the Eagles. And some of the fans react here thinking that he had traveled, you know. I don't call the fouls or anything like that. But it was very close, questionable. .58-43 lead right now. Jaden misses the first one, but makes the second one right here. Gives them now a 59-43 lead right now. De La Peña brings it, try to pull it, but passes it to Berta. Wise decision as is contested. De La Peña goes up. Does get foul right there. Will be shooting two. That right there is fouled on 21 right there, Alec Robertson. De La Peña at the line with 3:15 on the official game clock. Puts in the first bucket. Well, I reset the score. Apologize for that. I don't know how I did that. Jeez.
Pressure on him. Way to go, Ben.
There's the game clock. I'm fixing my score real quick here. You can still watch the action going on. De La Peña is blocked right there, but he gets his own rebound by Jones. Then he loses his footing right there. So Jones gets the rebound. And here comes the quick pass right here. Jones going to pump a three, uncontested. He is just shooting lights out, folks. Anytime that boy touches the ball, he puts it in and it goes in. He puts it up and goes in is correct what I'm trying to say. Berta tried to go.
Get that ball back. Put pressure on him. Watch it behind goal.
Jones with the ball. Try to pass it over. Guerra, and there he drives baseline, and that is a nice shot by Jaden Terrell as he went baseline, comes back around with a little, almost around the net reverse shot that was. Interesting shot to say the least. That'll be a little highlight reel. Jaden Terrell with the ball now. Drives it, kisses it off the glass. Deep pass to Nathan. Ibarra goes up. Nathan with the rebound. Gives it to De La Peña. De La Peña goes. Left-handed layup. Here comes Terrell. Terrell shoots a three. And Ben down low on the other side. I apologize for that, not doing the quick camera there, trying to get the scoreboard up. But Ben right there down low was able to get it.
Get your hands in their face. Come on, guys.
And score. Off the glass. Once again, the rebounder right there. Number 21 comes on in. Alec Robertson for the Hornets and puts in 2 for the Hornets. De La Peña off the mark. Jones for the three-pointer, and that one is good again. Guerra misses that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the third quarter. We'll be back shortly after these messages. For a shout out to our sponsors.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to that action. This is the host with the most, the man with the pan, Chris V in the house. And thus far, 74-51 lead for the visiting Flower Bluff Hornets. Fourth quarter coming your way here. Fourth and final quarter, that is. Inbounding the ball will be the Eagles. And away we go, folks. Hugh goes up, kisses it off the glass.
Come on, put pressure on, make it work. They're just standing around, give it to them.
Damian with the ball. Goes down passing it. Intercepted there by De La Peña. De La Peña fakes the pass and goes up left-handed. Off the glass, but this time rebounded by number 24 there, Ben Cochran, and puts it up in for the back bucket.
Get the ball back, boys. Guys, make them work. Put pressure on them. Hey. Dude, come on. Go to man. Let's go. Come on. Get on them.
Travel is called right there, so a turnover will come right here. Timeout is called over here. So we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Win some great prizes. For every $100 donation to Sunny Glen Children's Home big ticket fundraiser, you can earn a chance to win prizes like a new Ford Bronco, an African Safari, a Rolex watch, Cowboys tickets, and more. Donate today at sunnyglen.org.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again.
Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Christi, back in the house here at Veterans Memorial High School, where you have the visiting Flower Bluff Hornets taking on the Eagles. Right now the Hornets with a 74-55 lead. The Eagles trying to set up a play here to get some points on the board. Turns it over. And Amador misses it. But there for the rebound was Terrell. Jaden Terrell, that is. De La Peña pulls up a three, is short. .5:30 left on the official game clock here. And here comes Jaden Terrell to bring it on up for the Hornets. Passes down low, gets underneath, and gets that bucket to fall. Even contested by Quincy Lewis. De La Peña pops a three, hits the back of the rim there. And that one was a good little kiss off the glass right there. Here come the Hornets now. Jaden Terrell gets the ball. He'll bring it on up. Gives it over to Jones. Jones back top to Terrell. Inside. Just off the mark. And that was Hayden Wilson. Just off the mark there, the ball goes out of bounds, turns on it over to the Hornets. Here comes Jaden Terrell now. Goes baseline, passes outside of Jones. Nice little bucket right there for Alec Robertson for the Hornets. Passed outside of Berta. Berta back to Q. Q shoots a three. In and out of the rim there. Gives it down low to De La Peña. He goes up. Contested by Jones. And gets it on in. Jaden Terrell brings it up for the Hornets. Directing traffic as he brings the ball up. Drives baseline. Gives it to Jones. A hot hand in the corner. This time just off the mark there. Berta brings it up. Gets it slapped out of his hands right there. Goes out of bounds. So it will stay with the Eagles on their goal side. Pass to Berta. He catches and shoots a three-pointer. Try to kiss it off the glass. It's a little too strong there. Jaden Terrell with the move right there and the bucket. And once again, gets 2 points on the board for his Hornets. We'll be back shortly after this quick message from our sponsors.
To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And we're back to the action here, folks. Here come the Eagles. 3:06 on the official game clock. Three-pointer goes up. And that was Luke Khan with a three-pointer. First time checking on in for the Eagles.
Pressure on him, Con. Make him work for
Didn't recognize him with a nice little haircut that Luke got from last time I seen him.
lose.
But I did notice the left hand go up. Checking on in as well as Hudson Mecklenchek, correction.
Come on, guys, make him work for it.
Jones with a hot hand takes it inside.
Get it.
Just a little too much.
Way to go, Hudson.
And Hudson that just checked on in goes in strong for the ball. Subs come on in for the Hornets. I'll get those in here shortly. Number 5 checks on in.
Get it.
Jaden Bean.
That's defense.
And I see Pete Herrick in there as well.
Get that ball back.
Khan gets the ball, drives it, gives it to CJ Vela. Vela pops a three.
Get to play basketball, boys.
Timeout is called by Coach Berg. That's a 30-second timeout, so we're not going anywhere here from the broadcast. So I want to thank everyone for tuning on in. There's about 1:35 left on the official game, 84-60 lead in favor of the visiting Flower Bluff Hornets. Very good contest starting off here, and then, like I said in a quick recap, out rebounding done by the Hornets, and then capitalizing on those defensive rebounds, and then converting them into points for them. So that's a big key point here for the Hornets, and it's some missed shots. But there's been amazing shots on both ends by the Eagles as well as by the Hornets, so that's what y'all want. Some good quality basketball here, and that's what we got here between the Hornets and the Eagles. Hornets inbounding the ball. 1:33 on the official game clock. Pass between the legs gets misconstrued right there, and there Khan gives it to Nathan. That ball in and out, but Nathan goes up, gets the rebound.
Way to go, Vince.
Zach Bates checks on in for the Hornets. Trying to see who else checked on in. Number 15, Luke's Graysut Sudis checks on in as well. Three-pointer by Jones. Correction, Johnson. It's been a while since I've been here to do some games. Thanks a lot to the quarantine world. Travel call right there, turns on over to the Hornets. Ryan McMahon with the ball. Johnson tried to steal that one. Three-pointer, and that one's good. And that was by number 1, Ryan McMahon, for the Hornets. Ball is taken away there by Zach Bates. For the Hornets, gives it on over to Jaden Bean. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this ball game is coming to an end, and I want to thank you all for tuning on in to Real Sports Live. Enjoy the rest of the games coming up later on for us. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V, and thank you all for tuning on in, and have a great, safe night. I'm over and out.